guys, thanks for watching. Well, in this video you're going to see a progression. I started out this week digging some things that none of us are really excited to dig, but I was excited by them because they weren't iron nails. And that's all I've been digging for quite some time with the Equinox 600. Tons of iron. I knew I was missing something, so I reached out to a lot of guys that swing Equinox. I picked up tips where I could pick them up. And I had a subscriber, Gordon Saunders. He just up and mailed me a whole manual for the Equinox 600, which I poured through. Thank you very much, Gordon. That helped me figure some things out. So from starting out the week with not the most exciting stuff to show you, I just finished up a hunt. And I'm very excited about what I found. I had a great hunt and it finally just came together for me. Can't explain it other than that the light bulb went off and I'm done digging nails. On to some good targets. Hope you enjoy this one. I wasn't sure I was going to film today because I still feel like I'm learning, but man, this thing is doing really impressive over here at the tannery today. Here's my first 3 signals. And like I said, these are hunted out, well not hunted out, but hard hunted spots. And man, are these signals popping up nice and clean. That's pretty cool. Not having any trouble hearing them. And this is a super trashy area. So I'm tickled with that. Let's see what else we get into. At the moment I've been waiting for. I finally found something that ain't trash. Something cool. And here's what I think I had a little breakthrough today with this machine. It's something I guess you just have to relearn with each one, but I'm learning what not to pay attention to. And when this thing gets over a good target, it gives you a solid VDI. That's the best I can explain it. And anyway, that's interesting looking, ain't it? Odd looking little button there. Gave me a 16 every which way I turned. I had to dig it twice to get it out. It's got something on it. What do we got? Tell you what, let's do the old clothes wipe and see what it says. The old pants wipe. Something clothing. Gonna have to do a little bit more digging. I'll get back to you on that. That's a cool little button though. I don't think I've ever found one like that. All right, high art clothing. How old do you think that is? That one's got me a little baffled. Let's see if we can learn something about it. All right, very cool. This one gave me a solid 17. Yeah, I think I'm looking at the edge of a musket ball. Let's hope it's dropped. Oh yeah. Check that out. I love finding musket balls. Very, very cool. All right, gonna keep going. All right, guys, well, didn't expect this. I have been detecting with this thing, I don't know, 5 or 6 times. And I've been waiting for it, but I thought it would be clad. But I have never found a single coin with this thing yet, just because I haven't swung over one. And I just swung over one. Silver. A reeded edge on it, so at the tannery, that's usually a merc. Let's see what we got. What the crap is that? Oh my gosh, what the crap is that? I'm not rubbing this one. What is that? Is that a freaking Spanish coin? Okay, hold on. Oh, I gotta get some water. Look, it's got a reeded edge though. It's silver, ain't it? All right, I gotta get some water and figure out what this, maybe it's just foreign. All right, I'll be back. All right, guys. A little bit of a false alarm there. It is a Panamanian coin, and it is silver from 1962. That is wild. I thought for a minute, I got a little scared because I thought maybe it was aluminum or something, but it rang up nice and high on the Equinox. Got a little bit of something stuck on his head. I'll work on that later, but I'm calling that my first Spanish silver. I mean, that's old Balboa on the front of that thing. That's as Spanish as you can get. Very cool. That may be my favorite coin of the year. Well, you know, after digging that, I only had one question on my mind. Am I a member of the Spanish Silver Club now? So I reached out to the only guy that I've ever seen dig a Spanish silver coin in western North Carolina, my buddy Mountain Style Digger. And here's what he had to say. Not exactly the heartwarming welcome to the club I was hoping for. So I went over his head. I went to a guy that I've seen dig a whole lot of Spanish silver. Decided to give him the final say. Spanish silver or no?
Yeah, that is a 1/10 of a Balboa, or I guess a 1/10 Balboa. 1930 to 1962 is what it says on my chart here. 2.5 grams of .900. Spanish silver, baby.
Well, maybe my old Balboa coin's not enough to get me into the club, but darn did it get me close. I'm on the front porch anyways. That's good enough for me. This is just getting silly. All this time with no coins and now two back to back. I hope that's an Indian. I mean, like 10 feet apart. I think it's gonna be an Indian. Look at that green. Oh, well, I ain't gonna whine. Bet it's an old one. 1937. Well, do the pants wipe. It ain't Spanish silver. Yeah, 37 something. Very cool. Nice to see the coins all of a sudden. All good things must come to an end, I reckon. It was fun while it lasted, though. There's lots of this copper wire laying around in here, and some of it sounds real good. Now, there ain't nothing to say about this, but it's impressive. Now, it didn't give me a accurate signal, but it gave me a quality signal. That right there, just a piece of trash, piece of aluminum. Tannery was farmed, it was cornfield, so you got stuff at all sorts of depths. That gave me a quality signal. Look at that. And what, 10 and a half inches deep? That's impressive. Well, that's it for the metal detecting. But we got some rain over the last week or two, and you guys know that I've got a little artifact spot that I've been checking out. Haven't been there in a little bit. I decided to go check it, and man, am I glad that I did. Because I found something I've been looking for a long, long time. Now, it's not the most beautiful specimen in the world, but it don't have to be. I finally found one. Check it out. I just got a bucket lister. Kind of crude, but I really think it's it. I believe that's an axe. Look at that. Absolutely. That is cool right there. A little translucent going on there. But yeah, that's been worked from both sides. And I believe that's what that is. A little hand axe, or, you know, not grooved or anything. Like I said, kind of crude. That's cool. That is really cool. All right, I'll wash that one up. Man, I've been looking for one of them. All right, guys, here it is all cleaned up. And you might be wondering, okay, that looks an awful lot like a rock. But let me show you why it isn't. First thing you need to notice is the thinning from both sides. It's called bifaced. So this was worked from both sides. Also, the classic hand axe shape is always got this rounded end on one side to a pointed on the other. What's really cool about this is hand axes are the oldest artifacts known to man. These were some of the earliest tools being used. And what were they being used for? Well, there's a number of things. Breaking bones when you're cleaning an animal. Also, these sort of axes, you know, they're really blunt. I always used to wonder, you know, how would you like chop a tree down with something like that? Well, Native Americans didn't chop trees. What they did was girdled a tree. And so you would just go around a tree and use this type of a tool to remove the bark all the way around a section of the base of that tree. And then you just leave the tree, and after a while, that tree dies. And that's the way a lot of Native Americans removed their trees. Instead of taking time to hack them down, they just killed them, girdled that bark. So lots of different uses for something like this. And I'm pretty sure we got some damage at some point along the way. It's hard to say how old that damage is, but it's not extremely recent, but damaged. I think most of it's there, though, and I am absolutely tickled to have it. Really got some good rain. It's uncovered some good stuff. Got a broken point or blade there. I see a lot of big quartz coming up. Maybe that's some stone tools. And check out this little point. That is a really well crafted point. Look at that tip. But it's got something unique about it. Check out the other side. Completely flat. See that? Unifaced point. I wish that one had been complete. Looks like maybe it was just a little more a mountain. I like that one though. Good quality quartz right there. All right, guys, that is all I've got for you this week, except for a few little creature features. I like to take the camera out every time I see some sort of critter in my wanderings and film it. Once I get enough, I'll throw them in the video for you. Just something I have a little bit of fun with. Just remember, if you're in the market for some metal detecting equipment, no matter what it is, Calico's got it. And you can support History Hound Detecting just by clicking the link in the description to this video. See you guys in a week or so. Check this out. Here's one of these guys that everybody calls a copperhead, but he's not. Big old water snake. He's gone. Well, the whole crew showed up this morning, and I've got to get down there and vaccinate, and they don't want to move. Good thing it's a week after Thanksgiving. All right, guys, time to go. Big boy. Oh, oh, oh.